Meta just had the biggest revenue quarter in history, $56 billion in 90 days. And guess what? They cut their sales team. If you do sales for a living, this isn't just a Meta problem. It's a signal that companies don't need the revenue to drop before they start cutting sales reps. So in this video, I'm going to break down three things: whether this is actually happening or is just headlines, who's getting cut first, and how to tell if you're on that list. And the final thing I'm going to break down to is the move that sales reps need to do right now, so they're not the first ones that are getting cut. Instead, they'll be the last ones to get cut. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to get replaced with AI someday. I'm just kidding. Probably not. But to start, let me show you exactly what Meta did, because these numbers on my screen right here, they tell you who the next wave is coming for. Okay, you can see my screen right here. This is not clickbait. This is actually happening. But let me put it in a type of frame, because if one of the most profitable companies on earth is deciding to cut jobs such as sales reps, recruiting in another department, that means that every sales manager, every VP of sales is watching this. And they're questioning now in the type of upper room, the management, the sales managers and the CEOs, how many sales reps can we replace with AI sales infrastructure? Because AI infrastructure, they're betting on that, and that's the future. It's not the end of sales reps who don't know AI. It is the end of sales reps who are not wanting to implement AI within the next couple months. So let's go ahead and just break this down. So this is Meta begins cutting 8,000 jobs this week as record profits fund let's round up, $150 billion AI infrastructure bet. So this happens, and here's a TLDR. Meta will begin cutting record revenue that they set, $56 billion, as the company raises AI infrastructure spending to as much as $145 billion. Employee morale has cratered with an internal protest over surveillance software, declining compensation, and the expectation of further layoffs through the autumn. So this is just the beginning. This is actually more than just the beginning. It's been going on for like half a year from what I remember in the businesses that I've worked with. I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, watch till the end, because I walk you through a step-by-step process on how to run a time audit, which is probably the most beneficial thing you can do in AI if you're a sales rep right now. So stay tuned till the end of the video, because I break down how to implement this. And real quick, I just want to emphasize this too. The net profit, the net income right here is 26 billion. And it says right here, the company is not shrinking because it is struggling. It is shrinking because it has provided that the return on AI infrastructure exceeds the return on human labor, and is converting one into the other on a scale that no technology company has attempted before. So these guys are the cutting edge, and this is telling us something. So that's why I said everyone is watching right now what's going on. So let me go ahead and break it down as I said earlier. So let me just start off with who's actually getting cut first as well. As I said earlier a little bit, I hinted at that. People who are going to get cut are the people in sales reps and recruiting and everyone, because this is not all sales department. I'm just going to be honest. It says right here, let me just find it. It says right here, sales, recruiting, and middle management, and some non-adjacent product work. But as you can see, sales is still the front end. And this is not just one company. I have read multiple dozens of companies these past couple months that are cutting sales reps. But the great thing, as I said earlier, I'll tell you how to know if you're on that list. And you're only on that list if you are actively passive or passively not paying attention to any of AI tools, AI help that you can get for you to improve your sales skills. Because if I'm being completely honest, my sales calls go super smoothly, knowing the fact that most of the follow-up, most of the touch points is actually from me and not just AI, because I'm actually going ahead and speaking to a human to human. That will never be replaced by AI. But that's the thing about this channel. I don't just want to be doom and gloom. I do want to get your attention and tell you what you can do, so you're not part of the people that are going to get replaced, or sales reps, or whatever industry you're in. So number one, this is what I start off with the businesses that pay me in order to build AI infrastructure in their system. And you might be telling me, oh, you're the guy who replaces me. No, I actually find sales reps who are capable and willing to implement AI systems and put them into companies. So this is what I'm giving you right now, the information for you to be that AI architect in the company you work for. So step one, this is what I start off with, is a sales process audit or a time audit. Make sure you find the 3 to 5 steps. You can start off with that. Typically, it's more 10 to 20 steps that keep eating 80 to 90% of your time, whether that's on a call or off the call. And what do I mean by that? There's two types of time-saving things that you can do. Off the call, like follow-ups, processes. What else is there? Operations, like doing notes. But then on the call, it's taking notes. It's a huge thing. My close rate, since Fireflies and all those cool like granola AI note taking, my close rate completely skyrocketed a couple years ago because I wasn't worried about taking notes. I was speaking to the person. But those are some things you can do on and off the call. But find those things that it's like, no, I take too much time on notes, and then let's figure out a tool. You can literally chat GPT. Hey, I'm struggling with this I'm struggling with this part of my sales process. Can you help me find out an automation to help me save my time? And it will answer you and tell you the step-by-steps. And those tasks that you see spend a lot of your time, those are the revenue leaks, not just the time leaks. They're actually making you lose a ton of revenue. So with that, once you find out what's leaking, once you ask ChatGPT or consult with someone, whether if you want to work with me, go ahead, link in the description down below. The next step is to build the AI systems all around those time leaks. So they're not just replacing conversations for you, they're making more time for you to sell, making your hourly rate increase. Because with that, you get your time back and your hourly rate increases. So I can go on preaching, but let me just share my screen and break down exactly a type of tool that I build for my clients. Just to start off, we start off with the biggest thing, which is a time audit. So you can do this for yourself. Write down that task that I just gave you earlier. Let me walk you through what that looks like. I struggle at the moment with, oh wait, let me share my screen. I need your help as a sales architect to be able to help me run a time audit on the tasks that I run in my day-to-day sales process so I can be able to build automations to save me time. If you don't know what that was, by the way, that was a tool called Whisper Flow, something like that. Download it. It's free for first couple times you use it. I paid for it. It saves me so much time, seriously. But you give it this font right here. You can just screenshot and then put in your tasks under that. So here, let me go ahead and rant off. I wake up every morning with a big smile on my face. Just kidding. Wait, hold on. Let me just delete that. If you know that song, you are my best friend. Okay. So my day starts off by waking up and checking my emails and then making sure that I responded to all emails that I got overnight since I clocked off at 5 the day before. That takes about 30 minutes. And then after that, I go ahead and start checking my calendar for the day. I try to see who's qualified and not qualified so I don't waste my time on my calendar. It takes another 30 minutes to an hour if I need to reach out to them or if they have any questions or if I just send them disqualification forms. And then after that, I take my 3 to 4 sales calls right before my lunch at 12. And those 3 to 4 sales calls, after each call, I have a 20-minute buffer to take notes. And then I finish off my day by sending an end of day report to my Slack channel of the company that I work for. And that's a rough idea of what it is. And then you just cherry on top with this prompt. I need your help to be an AI architect and really come up with the solution using any AI tool, whether paid or free, for me to get the best system possible. And for the sake of this video, instead of keeping this such a long prompt, because this gives you really good in-depth, I'm gonna say make it brief. Make it brief. And then it'll start loading. And as you can see, it does a time audit. It tells you the automation goal, what type of systems to do. And then you scroll down. And then layer 1, it helps you use Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, Zapier, OpenAI. And then it gives you the automation. And AI agent should generate, here are your overnight emails, urgent replies, disqualifications. And then the output should go to a Notion, which I love Notion, or the Slack channel or Google Doc. And this helps you build it. Then you can just say, now help me build layer 1, please, step by step by step. And then it walks you through it. As you can see, it's here. So we're building it. And then it gives you the steps exactly. Create a Slack channel, automate, you name it. But that is the prompt. That is a practical way of doing this. I want to make sure that you get as much value as possible. But before you leave, if you are wondering, hey, I would love to learn more about AI, check out this video next, because there's so much that I wish I knew about AI in sales specifically before I even started. I wish I would have known this stuff. So check that out. I'll see you in the next video.